Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Gabi over here from Slap Punch Visuals, back at it again, and welcome to Grayscale Thursdays, which is going to be the weekly programming of me going live, grayscaling one of my original pages from my original manga or series or graphic novel, whatever it is that you want to call it, called Me The Mumbie. So, yeah, what you see on screen right there, right next to my face, that is the page that I grayscaled the last time I went live. Now, besides Grayscale Thursdays, which will be the regular programming show on my channel, um, I do go live other days. It's just that random. It's not as secure as Thursdays, but you can find me every Thursday at 3 o'clock, sometimes 3:30, going live. I will be putting up the live at what time it goes on beforehand, so you have plenty of time to come in. Like I think today I put the live what 11 o'clock or something like that, so it was a couple of hours already, ahead of time for you to know what time it was. So yeah, let's get rid of this page right here. Where is it? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Blow up my face. Yada yada yada. Whatever. And let's go ahead and share the screen that's on Critter or Critter, whatever, because it's the page that we're going to be doing today, right? So yeah. At the same time, I just wanted to say thank you for everybody that attended the live stream, gave you 2 cents, and everything else. That is awesome. I have enough um, material to keep going live every Thursday. Pretty much, that's what I wanted to say. So yeah, let's start this off. Let me stop this little screen share thing that's here. Okay, yeah, 'cause that stuff gets annoying from time to time. Right here, you see my boy Mumbie on the floor. Some crazy crap going on, and you already know how it is, right? All right, so let's get to it. At the same time, if you guys have any type of questions, you could just ask me, and when I see it, I will respond to it. If you catch me outside of the live, you can still ask me some questions. I will respond to it as well, straight up. But yeah. Also, there's been a couple of people asking me like, when is the physical book gonna come out? And I'm gonna answer that. And the answer is due to the fact that I want to go live more and more, sharing my pages. So what I'm doing is that whatever I already have to be grayscaled, that is what I am going to go on live with. Because before I used to finish an entire chapter, and I used to go live grayscale on one page, and after the live will end, I would knock out 3 to 4 pages. So if the chapter was like 20 pages long, I will only have enough material sometimes for 4 videos, sometimes for five, and that's it. And then you will have to wait until I write the next chapter, sketch. I'm write the next chapter, sketch everything out, ink everything, or line art, same thing, and erase, scan, and do the lettering, and then I'll go live again, and it'll be the same situation because I'll knock out the other pages outside of the live, and that's why my videos have so many months in between them. That's why the gap is so huge, and I decided that I was going to be more focused on YouTube and you know going live and doing videos and pretty much building up my audience, showing people out there, what's my what's my series and what I do, just building up a credible source. So this is why I decided to do it this way, which is I finish a chapter and I will only grayscale it live. So if I'm not live, I am not touching the chapter. Pretty much that's the gist of it. And right now, I am halfway inking chapter 5, which is this right here. Hopefully you can see it. There's chapter 5. Everything's been sketched, half of it been inked. So that right there is 26 pages, and we're only what 4 to 5 pages in chapter 4, which is this, and chapter 4 is 28 pages. So yeah, that's 54 pages that we have in total. So basically, I still have 49 to 50 pages left. So that's 49 to 50 videos that I have secured. So yeah. So it's a lot of content coming. It's a lot of content coming, and then on top of that, while I am after I finish chapter 5 of Ink and stuff like that, I will be moving on to volume 2. So, yeah, that would be getting sketched and inked while I am going through chapter 4 and chapter 5. And then once I finish chapter 4, chapter 5, you'll see me grayscaling, volume 2, which is chapter 6. And, it'll keep going, etc., 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 etc. GSG said, I'm finally in your live stream. Nice to see you. Yo, yo, what up, GSG, man? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate you a lot. And yeah, man, I'm glad you're here as well. That's what's up. That's what's up. Sometimes I do not talk because I just stop talking from out of nowhere because I haven't, because I don't really have anything else to say and I don't really want to go into spoilers. So sorry about that. But right now, I am talking a few. At the same time, guys, anybody who's here, anybody that's seeing the live stream, and you are an artist and you want to have your work out there, or you just want to hang out and chill, you can log in. If you want to show your screen, we can. Yeah, man, I'll be glad to have you in the channel. We can read your stuff, we could show your stuff, we could watch you inking your stuff or grayscaling or whatever. I mean, if you really want to, I do welcome you in here. Feel me? So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot coming. There's a lot of things coming. I am very hyped, very very hyped. I have to rework on some fight scene that's in chapter 2 to make a little bit more crazy looking. Um, Before I launch the first volume, but just the simple fact that I am going to be launching the first volume is kind of like crazy to me right now because I'm actually doing it right. I'm actually getting to finish the stuff that I said I was going to do, and that's a very good feeling. That's something that's just I don't know over my head. I don't really have any words for it to to express how I feel right now because it's just awesome. It is very awesome. So yeah, that's one thing. When you're out there doing your work and you're actually finishing it. Oh man, I know. Well, I know once I get the first volume physically here in my hands, I am immediately. When I say immediately, I mean immediately. I'm gonna do a video, an unboxing and everything, right here on the channel, like straight up. Man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be insane. But yeah, chapter 4, very spicy. Chapter 5, woo, chapter 5 takes it to a different level. And the only reason why volume 1 is going to have 5 chapters, he said, what program is that? Okay, this is Krita. I am using Krita. That's Krita. I know some people say Krita. I I don't know the real name to it. I mean, I just pronounce it as Krita. But it is free to use, free to download. And yeah, that's how I get all my work done right here in Krita. I don't have to pay for anything. You have to be very creative from time to time to get the stuff that you want, the end result. But you know what, man? Once you get used to it, it's game over. It's game over. Just like any other program. Once you get used to it, it's cool. And on this program, you can also animate as well. That's another thing. You can also animate right on this program. Krita lets you do a lot of things. It's good. It's a really good program. It's cool. So yeah. Hmm. I keep on forgetting Wispy's colors, man. It's crazy. Thing is that since I'm not used to drawing Wispy a lot, that's the whole problem behind it. Basically, let me open up a page. Okay, so our arms are the same color. All right. Okay, I see. All right. Yep. Same color right here. Bam. I was just making sure because I didn't want to do some crazy stuff, and then I got to go back and recolor it, etc., etc. Also, it's always good to have character sheets, which I do not. I do, but not digitally. You feel me? So it's kind of like I do not. So yeah. Another thing is, I hope you guys are doing all right. I know about the whole tornado hitting Pennsylvania and New York and everything else. The tornado was supposed to pass by here 4:30 in the morning. Kind of like swooped by. So thank God. You know, my condolences to those people that got hurt out there and that actually did die. It's just crazy, right? We're just living in some crazy times right now, but hopefully we can get through it together. Straight up. And for anybody here that is new on the live or watching the video, I have a lot of other videos that you can watch. Me grayscale and me actually doing colors on my character. I have videos where I present the very first three chapters of my story, of my graphic novel, my manga called Me The Mumbie, where you can see it. And there's a couple of people that have read it, and they read it live and they give honest opinion. So it's kind of like a read along, first impression review type situation, right on the channel. Yeah, I know something very very unorthodox, but I did want to have it out there to be the most sincere way possible so that you can tell that I'm not here just painting you a story. You feel me? I mean, which is not bad, of course. You always have to fake it till you make it. Hey, it's your product, right? Everything you make, you know, you put your hard work in it and you put 100%. So I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to be bad. You feel me? So yeah. But I did want to add that element, a sincere review, so that way people go in there, see their opinions, see their results, and then they can also put in their 2 cents, and you go from there. What's the color of the hand again? I forgot. It is what it is. Let's move on. Let's take whiskey over here. So yes, yes, yes. We're getting close to launching this thing. We're getting close to having volume one out there. So yeah, hopefully everybody that tunes in and yo, if you guys ever pick up a copy, I'm not saying yo pick up a copy. I mean it is what it is. But if you guys ever pick up a copy and you have a channel or you want to do an unboxing, man, please let me see it. If you do it, I will showcase it right here on the channel, and I'll just watch the video, show it to everybody else. If you want to, you feel me? I think that would be great. So yeah, I'm also hyped to see everybody else's stuff as well. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that work on your stories, work on your stuff. You feel me? And I know it's not an easy thing to do whatsoever. So I do admire everybody that does it, and I appreciate everybody that stops by. Sincerely speaking. Last video I made at 1 o'clock in the morning the other day got a copyrighted strike. He got a copyright claim. Oh my god! And it's because I was watching a movie while I was doing this, and I think a little song came on in the background of the movie, so that came on in the video, and it got copyright claim. Of course, I'm not collecting any money, but it is what it is. But this is why today you don't hear anything in the background. I just don't want, you know, for the stuff to be affecting anything. I know there's sometimes they give you a strike or you get 3 strikes in 1 year, they delete the channel and all that crazy crap. So I'm trying to keep it from doing that because I do like doing this. I do like going live. I do like doing different things and sharing with everybody. So that's something. What up? What up? If you guys here, you guys are visiting, welcome to the channel. Slap Punch Visuals, working on my original story called Me The Mumbie. You're welcome to stay tuned, leave a message, a comment, whatever. I'll respond to you as fast as possible. Always. Which I always do respond. That's another thing. I always do respond to every comment. Let it be live, let it be off the live stream and everything. I respond to everybody. And if you guys are new and you want to see a couple of more of my art or finished pages, you can by viewing recent videos that I have uploaded. Or if you don't want to see the video, you can go ahead and look me up on Instagram, Slap Punch Visuals. And you'll find a couple of my artwork there, if you want to. If not, hey, just chill, relax. Stay tuned, man. Let's color together. Let's color together. And also, you can find me every Thursday. That's what's called Grayscale Thursday. So, yeah. Hmm. So, how do you get the motivation to keep making comics slash manga? Well, how do I get the motivation? First of all, I love manga, I love anime. You feel me? And also, when I was very, very small, I think it started from a very young age because I remember when I was little, when I was younger. Um, I used to be at school and I used to make my own stories. I've always been a big storyteller. What else? I always used to draw a lot, like Pokemon cards. I used to copy the Pokemon cards drawing. Of course, I used to copy, Dragon Ball Z. I remember back in the day, I don't know if they still do this now, but when you're like in elementary school and stuff like that, they make you buy a folder, then they make you, draw on your folder. And that folder, man, goes from school to school until like the end of time. You feel me? And I remember that on my folder, I used to draw Gohan Super Saiyan 4 with like a pile of books in his hands and the glasses. And that was without reference because I drew it so much that, I already had it, in my mind. So very, very young age. And I mean, I used to draw, well, I can still draw, Dragon Ball characters to it, like to the T, man. And it was because I was just so obsessed with it. And it's crazy. And it's crazy, but yeah. And, ever since I found out um, how to draw my own characters and everything like that, yeah, man, I just obsessed over my own creation. Have my own people out there. Do the things that, well, not do the things like the same things, but have an adventure like Goku and them did it, like Yusuke Urameshi did it, or et cetera, et cetera. The anime that I was watching when I was growing up, and yeah, man, and I work on my story every day. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's insane. I work on my story every day. Um, you will find me hunched over on a page. If it's not inking, I'm sketching. If it's not sketching, I'm erasing. If it's not erasing, I'm scanning in. If it's not scanning in, I'm grayscaling like this. And yeah, man, I don't know. You really have to fall in love with what you're doing and really believe in it and just obsess over it. Like straight up, straight up. I cannot give you another word. You literally have to be in it. Literally. Just go all out. I mean, why not, right? What can you lose? Time. But if you really didn't have any other hobby but this, you didn't lose anything. You just keep doing your hobby, right? It's kind of like card playing or people that like to build models. They have thousands and thousands of models. They play dozens of card games. And they're gonna keep doing it because that's what they love, man. That's their hobby. It's pretty much the same thing. It is the same thing. And Me the Mumbie's not the only story I have either. So that's another one. I am working on a side story that's gonna come out right after Volume Two. Volume One is gonna come out, of course, 2022. Um, because I'm almost done either ways. But I am working on a story, side story. I call it the graphic novel movie, and and it's called The Unspoken King. And man, is that crazy! That whole setup I have for it is just insane, and it will be coming out shortly, right after Volume Two. So that's another one. And besides that, I have other stories. I have other stories that I create. So yeah, I have a lot of things going on. If you're new to the channel and you're here for the first time, what up, what up? It's my pleasure to have you here. Right now, I am working on one of my pages on my regular programming on Thursday called Grayscale Thursday. So, yeah, this page is not really an action page, but if you want to see more pages, you can. You can look up my other videos, which I have a whole bunch. If you want to know what my story's about, you can look up my other videos. I have chapters 1, 2, and 3 there. And if you don't want to do that, you can look me up on Instagram. It's called Slap Punch Visuals. Adrian Biju said, "Hey man, do you write your stories well before in advance before drawing it?" Yeah, my dude. Yeah. So I am not gonna lie to you. When it comes down to storytelling, this is what I do, and what I do is this: I write the plot, right? Like, for an example, I want a story that's A, B, and C. Let me give you a bit of example of that. Like, if I want a story of a guy looking for a legendary treasure, then it's a diamond that used to belong, like, to his, I don't know, to his long lost grandfather, whatever, and he swears that he's going to find that treasure to commemorate the memory of his grandfather, right? Okay, so what you do, or what I do, I create the beginning. I create a really good story for the main character. I create a middle ground to the journey of him getting there, and it's a very, very good selling point. And then I come up with the ending. Everything else that's in between the beginning and the middle, um, I write it and I go over the situation, trying to fill in the gaps before he goes into the middle. So everything that you write, that I write, is an extension of the beginning until I reach the middle, and then everything I write after that is an extension of the middle until I reach the end. That is the best way that I've learned that I can do it. So it doesn't really have you really stressed out. Like the other day, I had chapter 4 and chapter 5 already done because I already had chapter 4, 5, 6, and 7 done. And I decided to scrap it because I wanted to add a different element to it. And this is what you're seeing now, this chapter 4 and the chapter 5 that I have done right here. So it was subject to change because, I already have the beginning done, but the journey to go to the middle, it's not there. So whatever type of crazy idea you come up with that's good, um, act upon it. And like I said, if you find anything better, just keep adding on to it until you have a really, really crazy story. I know it sounds difficult, but at the same time, if you've never written anything before in your life, I don't know. I find that, to me, that's just the way I did it. That's the way that I've gotten good results. To be totally honest with you, hopefully that answered your question. 'Cause I hopefully that answered your question. But yeah, I do write my own stories. I do, and I do plan it out. A big part of it, but the other part that fills in is day to day writing and sketching and looking at it and then rereading over it and then trying to get into your mind, and then after you do the chapter, you see a couple of things, a couple of dialogues that could change, you change it. Go ahead. Pretty much. What I'm trying to say is don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. Because without failure, there's no type of advancement, there's no type of improvement, basically. Just go for it. When I made Me the Mumbie, started making Me the Mumbie, man, whoa, you should have seen the art that I had. Compared to the art that I have today, it's just light years apart. And I got better writing the story and drawing the characters by acting upon the story, by actually drawing it out and writing it and reading it. Like literally, I think I've redone chapter one 4 times. I kid you not. I'm not going to redo it now because I got it to the point that I think is awesome. But yeah, yeah, I've reworked chapter four a few times. Sometimes it was the fight scene that I saw that was lack of something, and I had a pawn on it. Sometimes I saw that it was the dialogue that was a little funny. I switched it up. Most of the times I saw that it was the art. And by the time that I got all the way to chapter eight, because believe it or not, I had the entire first volume done a year and a half ago, which I was going to release. But by the time I got to chapter eight, my art improved a lot. And that was like already, what, 300 some pages in. And believe me, your art improves when you keep drawing the same character over and over and over and over again. Because then you start seeing things that you don't like. Like, oh, I don't like how the eyes look here. So you improve upon it. And you're like, oh, I don't like how the arm looks here. So then you improve upon it. And you keep going and you keep going. Man, I kid you not. I kid you not. And you really get some really, really crazy improvements. Because your eyes should be able to pick up on things, capture things. So B, you said, much thanks for the advice, dude. Really, I'm in college right now and got some ideas going around, but worried of the art because didn't go to art school or class. Yeah, man, don't worry about it, man. Start it up. Start it up. I kid you not. There's there's nothing better than actually drawing it out because you learn so much. It doesn't have to be the finished product right now. You learn so much about paneling. You know, you learn so much about poses, camera angles, and everything else, man. I'm telling you. You see people online, they, oh yeah, draw every day. You don't have to draw every day. Well, you do have to draw, and you do have to have a critique eye, an honest critique eye for yourself and for everything else that's around you. Right now, like I've learned so much about angles and cameras and dialogue that when I watch anime or when I watch a movie, I don't really enjoy it. Not saying that my stuff is a bit. No, no, no. I'm not saying that. Why? The reason why I'm saying that I don't enjoy it now is because I am always looking at the camera angles. I am always looking at the characters. I am always looking at that, and I'm studying it, and I'm seeing it, and it's because I became obsessed with it, and yeah, it's just insane. You start to pick up a lot of things. You start to pick up a lot of sequences of the story as well, and you start seeing why the um, the script writer put in this type of conversation, why he chose to show you this, you know, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, so yeah, man, I congratulate you though. Not a lot of people start writing their story. There's not a lot of people that take action into it, which there's nothing wrong. It's just that they probably love something so much that they come up with their own stuff. Yeah, that's good too. But it's a few people that take action into it. There's a few people that actually finish something and put it out there. So I salute everybody that's really trying their hardest to put something out there. I salute everybody that puts something out there. I salute everybody that starts something. So yeah, if you're ever thinking about making anything, please start. He says, I was inspired by one and Murata from One Punch Man, and now you just gave me the right motivation. Oh man, yeah, man, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. And yeah, Murata has some crazy art. I'm not gonna lie to you, he does, and I love the One Punch Man series as well. So yeah, whatever type of motivation and inspiration that you can find that actually helps you, man, grab onto it. Grab onto it, and don't let it go. Don't let it go, for real. Because that right there, that takes you a very, very long way. People don't like to admit it, but it's the truth. That takes you far. That takes you very far. This really became like some motivational stuff, huh? Yeah. I wasn't even, I wasn't even expecting it, but yeah, hey, that's the way it goes down. It's a lot of stuff that's improvised that comes out good. That's what's up. That's what's up. He said for sure, yeah, yeah. But for real, man, I'm glad that you guys tuned in straight up. Makes the live a little bit more lively. Yeah, but yeah, Me The Mumbie, the very first volume has a lot of things going on. It's a lot of plot twists, a lot of drama, there's a lot of suspense, there's a lot of well, there's a couple of cliffhangers, there's things that get explained, there's things that are left wide open. You know, it has everything. It has everything. The excitement is there, man. The action is there. The storyline is there. It's just insane. There's a lot of comedy as well, so the comedy is there. There's a lot. I promise you. I promise you, there's a lot, and I promise you that it's one hell of a ride. Straight up, it's one hell of a ride. And hopefully, you guys get the chance to actually, you know, see it, be a part of it, read it, feel it, and everything else, and hopefully gets you motivated. Hopefully, it inspires you. Hopefully, I get inspired even more. Right? Straight up, straight up. So yeah, not bad. I was looking for the color of this hand over here, and that's how it goes from time to time. You should get the color of things, so you know, just go back to it. So yeah. But yeah, guys, just this year I've done 140 finished pages. My original series, Me The Mumbie, and I have 54 pages coming along as well. That should be done by the end of the year. So yeah, it's a lot of pages I've done. And the physical book should be dropping by next year, 2022. Mhm. Let me see right here. It says, "Keep up the good work, man. My first time dropping by. I gotta head out. Getting pretty late. Much love from India." Oh man, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are doing good as well. Um, Wherever you're going, if you're going to work, whatever, be safe. Please be safe. Right now, the world is on another level with this whole, pandemic type situation. So yeah, take care and thank you for dropping by on the For Real. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everything. You guys are awesome. You guys are really awesome. I want to make a video. He says, GSG says, "What's the name of your comic slash manga? And can I read it already, or is it coming out?" Okay, so the name of my series of my manga, my comic, my graphic novel is called Me The Mumbie. Um, Me The Mumbie is coming out 2022 physically on Amazon. But you're going to be able to read it on Facebook. I am going to create a Facebook page where you can read the very first volume entirely for free. All you have to do is just go in and just read it. I am going to be doing a read along of the first volume here on my channel with a couple of people. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna have a couple of people invited, and we're just gonna go through. We're gonna read everything, and after that video gets uploaded, you would be able to read it on your own time whenever you want through the Facebook page that I am going to be created. And of course, the Facebook page is going to be called Me The Mumbie. You can go ahead and read it whenever. The very first 5 chapters, 200 pages, the first volume of Me The Mumbie is going to be free to read on Facebook. And afterwards, like I said, I am going to release it through Amazon, print on demand. So you can go ahead, pick a pick up a copy, and hopefully they will be able to deliver it in your selected countries that Amazon, you know, is acquired to ship out to. And if you can't, then I'm gonna probably have it digitally as well on Amazon, so you can at least pick up the ebook. So that's another thing. You don't have to get the physical copy; you can also get the ebook. So yeah, but I am going to announce when I am going to be releasing that. And thank you very much, because I know you guys are. There's a couple of you guys that are anxious to actually read the story, and that gets me really, really happy. That gets me really motivated more and more. And believe me, man, I'm anxious to I'm anxious to have a physical copy in my hand as well. So that's another thing. Thank you very much. But it is coming along. It is coming along. Like I said, I just pushed it a little bit more further due to the fact that I want more content, so I could start um, posting up live streams, so that way I could give you guys some more content. I could probably get some more followers, after that, because I am promoting my story. And before I take out the physical content, I want to promote it as much as possible. And me doing these lives, grayscaling my pages, and talking to you guys, that's the way I promote it. So, yeah. And thank you for the subs as well. There's a lot of people that have been subscribing, and I do appreciate it due to the fact that the lack of videos that I was putting up in the past months. Now everything has been situated. I am gonna be pumping out more and more content. Like I said, that's why I created the Grayscale Thursdays, so I could be live with you guys every Thursday, grayscaling, showing you something to let you know that I'm still here. I'm still working hard on my stuff. So without a doubt, every Thursday, literally, you can find me here live. Unless if something crazy happens, then that's something different. But if something crazy is not happening, every Thursday you'll find me here 3 o'clock or 3:30. But I do post it up beforehand, so you will know which time it is, and it's Eastern time, of course. So yes, um, what I was up to. Ah. I need to find some copyright. I mean, copyright, uncopyrighted music, so I can be playing it in the background as I do this, so that way you guys can have at least something to listen to, right? 'Cause so he says, "Oh, okay, thanks. Have a nice day or night. Have to go, bro. See, sorry that I can't stay." Oh yeah, no problem. Thank you very much. I am very, very happy that you even attended and called up with the live stream and asked the questions and everything. So I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a very nice day or night, of course, and stay safe out there. Stay safe for real, and hopefully you'll be here again. Yeah, I'll be right here waiting. I do appreciate all the comments. I do. So thank you very much for that. To everybody who stopped by and commented, thank you very much. And the laptop is dying. Let me go connect it. Where's the plug? Shit, what the hell? Okay, I got it. Damn. coming along. Great, great. Oh god. I usually do the background first this time I decided to do the characters, but it is what it is. We do it however it convenient to you, pretty much. I've become rather silent. Very sorry for that. Like I said, sometimes I don't really have too much to say because if I do start talking about the story and everything, give out spoilers, and I don't want to give out spoilers. So that's one reason why you don't really hear me talking. But if you guys ever catch me on a live, just like today, I'm ask all the questions you want, please. Is that I will answer every single one of them to the best of my knowledge, to the best that I can. But it's a good conversation started as well for the channel, for the lives, for everything else. Let me check something out really quick. Bam. All right. All right. So what do we have left? It will be the rocks in the background, with the shadow, pretty much. So that means it's time for a new layer. I'll be going to tackle all of the grass, etc., etc., etc. I'm gonna do that with a program later on. Erase, but the program that has to hide that at the back. Here. Right here at the bottom. So live stream is going for an hour and 11 minutes, which is all right. I'm not almost done. I gotta do the shadow and stuff. So let's do this. Oh wow. Mm, all right, let's go to the shadow to wrap this up, right? There you go. Let's move on to the next one, which is the shadow over here. A little bit darker. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing that with the lighting is because I want for you to know that, you know, there's a character down there and the hand is coming up. Yeah. Somebody's calling me. Let me mute this really quick. So yeah, my bad. Just had a call really quick. But I'm back. I'm back. All right, let's continue. Is that the last of the another shadow over here? Okay, now I gotta do a shadow for the hand. Not the one underneath, but this one. copying. Hold on, somebody's calling me again. Yo, and I'm back again. So sorry. Been a long time. I haven't had well, not a long time, but people don't call me as much like that back to back. So that was a little crazy. So let's do this. Let's continue because I'm about to finish this straight up. Now we're working on this. It should be a whole situation over here since they're looking up. I want for it to be a little bit different. I'm just gonna turn this circle right here into the shadow. Something like this. And for the shadow on Alma should be the same. Since Whiskey is all up in the grill, a little bit bigger. So bam, something like that. Mm, this is part of her face as well, so that has to be shadowed. Bam. So yeah, something like that would be actually really good. And for the shadow of the eye lid, bam. I forgot the shadow of the eyelid over here. That's too big. All right, a lot better, a lot better. This is done, this is done. Now for the shadow of the hand over here. Yeah, we're almost done, so that's good. Of course, we gotta hit this area. right, now all we need is Wispy. We should be done. So that's what's up. Mm. Yeah, that should be it. Damn. So yeah, this is the page for today of Me The Mumbie. And it was an hour 44 minutes long. Well, due to all the talking and then the phone calls. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. I always have a lot of fun when I'm grayscaling, when I'm painting and everything else. What's the hassle is not doing it really. Yeah. Well, that and erasing. I don't like the erasing process, but you just erase everything after you ink over it. I get it. That's one of the cons to traditional art. I know in digital art you don't have to erase. They just take off the layer. Bam, that's it. But yeah, it's been a good one. Catch me next Thursday for sure. I will be going live in a few days. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow or the day after. Don't really know when I feel like it. But Thursdays you can catch me here every Thursday because it's Grayscale Thursday. So yeah, this is your boy Gabi over here from Slap Punch Visuals. Thank you for tuning by and for asking questions and for staying with me while I grayscale one of my pages from my original series called Me The Mumbie. Yeah, and that's all, to be totally honest. And peace out. You already know. Stay